Hello guys, Country Ball Kid here, and today we're gonna figure out what if Puerto Rico becomes an empire. Well, you guys might be thinking, Country Ball Kid, Puerto Rico is part of the USA. Well, true, but in this scenario, Puerto Rico gets independence from the USA, and also NATO, the EU, and the UN doesn't exist here in this scenario. So yeah. So let's get to it. And also, by the way, credits to Adidas Pro, because Adidas Pro makes like very good videos about these empire scenarios. So go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. He's a pretty big YouTuber too. I think he has like a couple thousand subscribers. So yeah, let's get to it. So Puerto Rico just got its independence, and also Puerto Rico will be red, and the rest of the countries will be blue. For example, Puerto Rico is gonna attack Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic will be blue. So yeah, let's get to it. So Puerto Rico sends an email to the USA that it should be an independent country, and the USA says yes, it should be an independent country, and Puerto Rico keeps its navy and its guns and stuff like that. So Puerto Rico is going to use their navy to destroy the Dominican Republic. So the Dominican Republic will be blue, and now they're going to battle. And since Puerto Rico still has the US soldiers, the Puerto Rico will instantly destroy Dominican Republic. So Dominican Republic surrenders, obviously, because they still have the US soldiers. And now they're gonna go attack Haiti. So they're gonna attack Haiti, bada boom. Haiti surrenders of the US soldiers. And Jamaica surrenders. Yay, Jamaica surrenders. And Cuba is a bit strong, because Cuba is allies with Russia and China, but that doesn't exist here. So China and Russia won't help Cuba, but Cuba is still gonna be a bit strong. So we'll color it blue. So Cuba will try to resist the U.S. soldiers from Puerto Rico. So they're gonna march into the Cuban peninsula, and they're getting like a little bit of land from Cuba, but Cuba steps in and get their land back and use their navy. I think they have a navy. Did they? I think they do. Well, if they don't, they're gonna use their imaginary navy and destroy and take over a whole of Jamaica. But then somebody realized this is a Puerto Rican video. This is a video for Puerto Rico. So, bada boom, da, and Puerto Rico steps into Cubanian Peninsula again, and then Cuba surrenders, and Cuba gets wholly annexed by Puerto Rico. Wow. And the next target is Bahamas, and Bahamas surrenders, and they're part of Puerto Rico. But now let's go to the harder countries. Well, a bit harder countries. No, actually, the weaker countries. So we're gonna go to Panama. How strong is How strong is Panama compared to Puerto Rico? Jamaica. I don't think it's that strong. So yeah, fully annexed. You should have known. And Costa Rica, fully annexed. I don't know about Nicaragua. I think they're weak. Fully annexed. I think they're weak. I don't know. And then they're gonna go for a stronger country, because they don't want to keep annexing weaker countries. It's boring. So they're gonna attack Colombia. So Colombia is gonna be blue. And Colombia will actually march through Puerto Rico before Puerto Rico step into Colombia. So they're gonna take whole of Panama and a little bit of Costa Rica. But then Puerto Rico will step in and then take half of Costa Rica and whole of Panama. And then they will march into the Colombian peninsula. And then they're going to take a little bit of these and a little bit of that and a little bit of that. But, oh wait, they have U.S. soldiers. I forgot. So, surrender, obviously. USA is the strongest country in the world, so, yeah. But anyways, they're going to invade in Venezuela. So, Venezuela is a bit strong. So, Colombia, I mean Puerto Rico is gonna try to invade Venezuela, so they're gonna take a little bit over here. Don't forget about these spots. One more spot. Okay, but then Venezuela is gonna march over here, not take back their land. They're gonna march here. But Puerto Rico takes back this land, and then they march through here, and then to here, and then Venezuela is kind of surrounded. So, yeah, Venezuela surrenders, and they get fully annexed. And now the next country is Guyana. I don't think Guyana's that strong, so fully annexed. And then they're gonna attack Honduras, fully annexed. But then they're gonna attack Brazil. Now Brazil is actually kind of strong. They're actually a bit strong. So this is gonna be a long fight, boys. So the red team will get this land, and then Brazil will get this part of Puerto Rico. Yeah. They're gonna try to take whole of Colombia. They're gonna take a little bit of it. But Puerto Rico, wait, what happened? Where's my stuff? Oh, okay. And then Puerto Rico will try to attack Brazil again. I almost forgot the name somehow. And yeah, they're gonna march into here. Hold on, I accidentally colored in Peru. My bad, Peru. You're not supposed to be invaded. And then Brazil attacks from here. They get a whole, well, not a whole, a little bit of Venezuela, and probably a little bit of their own land. Yep. And then Puerto Rico will march into here. They're still marching into here. A bunch of Brazilians and Puerto Rican soldiers dying. And then Brazil will put a little bit of soldiers here. So this is going to be a little invasion. I keep invading Peru for some reason. I might invade Peru next. So yeah, this is along a war. So Puerto Rico is gonna, no, wrong color. Oh my gosh. Puerto Rico is gonna take a whole of Venezuela back, and then a little bit of Colombia back, and they're gonna attack a little bit of Brazil. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah. Okay. This is what Brazil looks like. So Brazil is gonna make a massive attack over here with their navy. I think they have a navy. I don't know if they have a navy. So they're gonna attack in Venezuela, in the north of Venezuela. They're gonna take a big chunk of Venezuela. Just like that. Yep, just like that. And Puerto Rico's kind of cooked. Oh, or are they? Because this is a Puerto Rican video. This is a video for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, not Puerto Rico. What? So they're gonna take back whole of Venezuela. No. Oh my gosh, I keep. And then color in this spot. Yeah. And then Puerto Rico will keep marching in. And then in the end, they won't get pushed back. And yeah. This is a long war, and Brazil is losing all of its ships, all of its soldiers. So the Brazilian government decided to surrender, and they get fully annexed by Puerto Rico, because that's what Puerto Rico wants. And now they're gonna invade these countries. Well, this country only, because this country is by France. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure France is stronger than Puerto Rico right now, with Brazil and Colombia. So they're only gonna invade this part, and they're gonna leave this part behind, because why not? And lastly, Peru. Yeah, I'm sorry, Peru. We keep invading you, so we have to try to take hold of you. So yeah, I'm sorry. So Puerto Rico will march into the peninsula of Peru. Peru is gonna take back its own land and take a little bit of Brazil and a little bit of Colombia. And then Puerto Rico would take this back, because it's a Puerto Rico video. And Peru is already cooked, because look at this. But Peru is still gonna fight till its own death. And then Peru will not surrender. Instead, they get fully annexed. Meanwhile, never surrendering, which is kind of surprising to Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's it. This is the end. If you want to see more videos of this, like what if Guatemala? Hold on, where's Guatemala? Oh yeah, Guatemala. What if Guatemala makes an empire, or what if the USA makes an empire? If I get a lot of views of this, I might make another one of these videos. So yeah, once again, Adidas Pros, thank you for the credits for this video idea. He makes very good videos of these. Hold on. Oh, never mind. He makes very good videos of these. So watch his videos, because they're actually kind of better than mine. So yeah, like and subscribe it if you want, and bye.